like that.
Real-time feedback.
Yeah, but this is actually going to go into another question that I have. So, when it comes to like comments and like social media and stuff, I like engagement and like having back and forth banter and conversations with people and whatnot. And so on social media, it's like you can post something or you can say something, and yes, you'll get comments, but it's not like you're...
OutDaughtered stars Adam and Danielle Busby get candid about sharing their lives online as public figures. The OutDaughtered stars, Adam and Danielle Busby, have a bustling, healthy, and happening life with their girls. The show became a household name in 2016 after partnering with TLC. It chronicled the lives of the Busby parents and their daughters. It recently hit a major milestone, the 10-year mark. However, this fan-favorite show has been on hiatus for an extended period. Although the network hasn't canceled the show, it hasn't revived it either. Therefore, the family expanded their lives through their podcast. Through the podcast, viewers saw a more candid, raw version of the family. In one of their recent podcast episodes, the Busbys got candid about their very public lives. The OutDaughtered's Busbys have created a successful olive branch with their podcast. However, a few episodes of the podcast have been very controversial. One of those recent controversial episodes made their fans stop dead in their tracks. "We took our kids gambling," the caption read. The fandom was understandably shocked and lost its cool. They started schooling Adam and Danielle for their inappropriate parenting. However, as the episode progressed, the couple revealed they had taken their girls to a bingo night. Therefore, some fans started joking that the description was misleading. Adam reported that everyone had fun, and he filmed a significant portion of it. He admitted viewers would be able to see it in one of their YouTube vlogs. Danielle then laughed, noting that the girls loved doing granny things like her. OutDaughtered. Adam and Danielle get candid about leading a very public life. The fan-favorite TLC show OutDaughtered has been on hiatus for a very long time. Therefore, when they announced their podcast and YouTube channel, it greatly excited the fans. Therefore, eager fans stay in touch with their favorite family through their YouTube channel and social media pages. Over the years, the Busbys podcast has been quite successful as well. Adam and Danielle launched the podcast in late 2024. They were at their most unfiltered there, discussing their lives off-camera, the challenges of parenthood, and life with the Quintuplets. They shared a more raw version of themselves than they ever did on the show. Therefore, people love their podcasts for their unfiltered nature. Television show merch. In a recent episode of the podcast, they discussed living a very public life. They took a deep dive into their public personas. Adam described it as living life under a microscope. He shared that many people believe they would crumble under the unimaginable pressure of leading public lives. Moreover, he stated that he and his family had weathered all those challenges together. Danielle also remarked on the many criticisms they faced in the spotlight. "Change it up," she stated. Adam, too, said it drives him up the wall, referring to the negativity. "That hurts me," he said. The stars of OutDaughtered have surprised fans with something they rarely share all at once. A full family photo that instantly caught attention across social media. The snapshot, simple yet meaningful, brought together every member of the famous family in one frame, reminding viewers why they first fell in love with their story. For longtime followers of the show, moments like this don't come often. Life for the family has always been busy, loud, emotional, and constantly moving. Between raising 6 daughters, managing work, filming commitments, and everyday responsibilities, getting everyone together for a single photo is no small task. That's exactly why this picture felt so special to fans. The photo features Adam Busby and Danielle Busby standing proudly with all 6 of their daughters, the only all-girl quintuplet set in the United States, along with their oldest daughter. Smiles, relaxed body language, and a sense of closeness filled the image, giving fans a rare glimpse of the family simply being together. What made the photo even more powerful was how natural it felt. There were no dramatic poses, no heavy production feel, and no staged expressions. Instead, it looked like a genuine family moment, the kind that happens when everyone finally slows down long enough to stand side by side. Fans immediately noticed how much the girls have grown, with many commenting that it felt like just yesterday they were watching them as toddlers on screen. Since the early seasons, viewers have watched the Busby girls grow up in front of the camera. From sleepless nights and diaper changes to school milestones and emotional family conversations, the show has captured nearly every phase of their lives. But despite all that screen time, full family photos remain surprisingly rare, making this moment stand out even more. Social media reactions poured in almost instantly. Fans flooded the comments with messages of love, shock, and nostalgia. Many pointed out how tall the girls have become, while others focused on how close the family still appears after so many years in the spotlight. Some longtime viewers admitted the photo made them emotional, reminding them how long the show has been part of their own lives. For Adam and Danielle, sharing this image wasn't just about posting a picture, it was about connection. Over the years, they've been open about the challenges of parenting, marriage, and mental health, especially while living in the public eye. A simple family photo became a quiet statement. Despite the chaos, the stress, and the pressures, their family remains united. The Busbys have also become more selective about what they share online. As the girls grow older, privacy has become a bigger priority. That shift has made moments like this feel more intentional. Fans understand that seeing all 6 girls together in one image is no longer an everyday thing. It's a choice. This rare snapshot also sparked renewed discussion about the future of OutDaughtered itself. While the show continues to follow the family's journey, many viewers have noticed changes in pacing, focus, and how much of the girls' lives are shown. Seeing everyone together reminded fans of the show's early days, when family moments like this were the heart of every episode. Beyond nostalgia, the photo sent a message of stability. Reality TV families often face public struggles, breakups, or distance over time. In contrast, this image showed a family still standing together, still smiling, and still moving forward as one unit. That consistency is part of what has kept fans invested for so long. As the image continued to circulate, it became clear that its impact went far beyond likes and comments. It reminded viewers why the Busby family's story matters, not because it's perfect, but because it's real, evolving, and grounded in togetherness. And while the photo itself captured only a single moment, the reaction it sparked proved something bigger. Fans are still deeply connected to this family's journey, and even one rare image is enough to bring that connection rushing back. The rare family photo continued to gain attention as fans began sharing it across platforms, turning a quiet post into a widely discussed moment. Many viewers noted how uncommon it is to see every member of the family together in one frame, especially as the girls grow older and develop their own routines, interests, and schedules. What once might have been easy during the early seasons has now become something that requires real planning and intention. As the family has grown, so has the emotional weight behind moments like this. Early viewers remember the uncertainty surrounding the Quintuplets' birth, the medical concerns, and the overwhelming adjustment to raising 6 young children at once. Seeing all of them healthy, confident, and smiling together years later created a sense of closure for many fans, a visual reminder of how far the family has come. The photo also quietly reflected how the dynamic within the household has changed. No longer are the parents carrying toddlers in their arms or chasing little ones around the house. Instead, the girls stood tall beside them, showing independence while still staying close. That balance between growth and unity stood out to viewers who have followed every chapter of their lives. Another detail fans quickly noticed was how relaxed the family appeared. There was no sense of rush or tension. Everyone looked present in the moment, something that viewers know is difficult to achieve in a household filled with busy schedules, school activities, and constant movement. That calmness gave the image an emotional depth beyond just a posed photo. For many followers, this moment served as a reminder of why the show resonated so strongly in the first place. It was never just about the uniqueness of Quintuplets, but about the everyday realities of family life, the joy, exhaustion, laughter, and challenges. One photo managed to capture all of that without saying a single word. The response also highlighted how deeply invested fans still are. Even after years on television, interest in the family hasn't faded. Instead, it has matured alongside them. Viewers who once watched with curiosity now watch with a sense of familiarity, almost as if they are seeing updates from relatives rather than reality TV stars. Behind the scenes, the family's decision to share the image appeared thoughtful. In recent years, they've spoken openly about protecting their children's space, while still appreciating the support they receive from viewers. Posting a rare family photo felt like a way to acknowledge that support without oversharing. A small window rather than a full look inside their private lives. This single snapshot also reignited conversations about time. Fans commented on how quickly the years seem to have passed, noting how moments they once watched on screen now feel distant. The photo became a visual timeline, compressing years of memories into one still image. What stood out most, however, was the emotion it stirred. The image didn't rely on drama, announcements, or major news. Its power came from simplicity. A family standing together, unchanged at the core despite everything around them evolving. As reactions continued to pour in, it became clear that this photo would be remembered as more than just a rare update. It symbolized continuity, growth, and the lasting bond between the family and those who have followed their journey from the beginning. And for fans waiting to see what comes next, this moment offered reassurance that no matter how much time passes, some things remain steady. As the discussion around the photo continued, many fans began reflecting on how unusual it is for reality television families to maintain such a strong sense of togetherness over time. The pressures of filming, public attention, and constant judgment often take a toll. Yet this image suggested resilience, not perfection but endurance. Viewers also noticed how each of the girls appeared comfortable in their own individuality. Their expressions, posture, and presence hinted at distinct personalities that fans have watched develop over the years. The photo didn't blur them into a group. Instead, it showed 6 individuals choosing to stand together as a family. That detail resonated deeply with audiences who appreciate seeing growth without losing connection. Another layer of meaning came from what the photo didn't show. There were no captions hinting at drama, no explanations, no promotional messaging, just a quiet share. In a world where every post is often tied to an announcement or storyline, the simplicity felt refreshing. Fans interpreted it as a genuine moment rather than a calculated move. The image also subtly highlighted how the parents' roles have shifted. Instead of being at the center of every moment, they now stand alongside their daughters, supporting rather than directing. This evolution mirrored what many parents experience as children grow older, a transition that viewers found relatable and emotionally grounding. Comments continued to pour in from longtime followers who admitted they felt a personal attachment to the family. Some shared that they started watching during difficult periods of their own lives, while others said the show had become a tradition in their households. For those viewers, this photo felt like checking in on old friends. The timing of the post added to its impact. Without any major announcements tied to it, the image felt like a pause, a reminder to appreciate the present rather than rush toward the next milestone. Fans interpreted it as a moment of reflection, both for the family and for those watching from afar. As conversations grew, speculation naturally followed about future updates, new seasons, and what lies ahead for the family. But interestingly, the photo didn't fuel anxiety or urgency. Instead, it created a sense of calm confidence, suggesting that whatever comes next will be faced together. In many ways, this rare family photo did what years of episodes often try to accomplish. It captured connection, history, growth, and stability in a single frame. No dialogue, no storyline, just presence. For fans, it reaffirmed why they continue to care. Not because of shock value or constant change, but because of consistency. The family they met years ago is still there, evolving but rooted in the same bond. And as the image continues to circulate and spark quiet conversations, it stands as a reminder that sometimes the most powerful moments are the simplest ones. Shared, unspoken, and deeply felt. As the moment gradually settled, fans were left with a feeling that lingered long after scrolling past the image. The rare family photo didn't need explanation, promotion, or drama to make an impact. It spoke through familiarity, through years of shared memories between the family and their audience. For a show that has documented so many loud, chaotic, emotional chapters, this quiet snapshot stood out in a different way. It showed maturity, balance, and a family that has grown not just in age, but in understanding of one another. The girls are no longer just the focus of a unique story. They are individuals moving forward together under the same roof of support. What resonated most was the sense of continuity. While seasons change, cameras shift, and life moves forward, the core of the family remains unchanged. That stability is rare in reality television, and it's something viewers instinctively recognize and